Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you are new here, welcome. My name's Whitney. I'm glad to have you. I hope that you will subscribe before you leave. In today's video, I'm sure you clicked this thinking Colourpop doesn't have a foundation. I actually kind of messed up on an order and found out that they kind of do. So if you are interested in learning what I'm talking about, continue watching, and don't forget before you leave to subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into today's video. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I got a, I want to say like a mini haul. Oh, hold on. Okay. I got a mini haul from Colourpop in, and we are going to do a little try on and see what all I got. I don't have any foundation on or anything yet because I kind of wanted to see what all I got, and I'm going to apply it as I go. Some of this stuff I have used before and some of it is new to me. So I'm pretty excited to try a lot of this stuff out. I got the Colourpop brow pencil. I actually still have my other one, but I always like to keep a backup of this. If you have really blonde brows like myself, this is like the lightest color of brow product that I have found. So next I'm going to go in with this here. It's their pressed shadow. I actually have not used any of their pressed shadows yet. This one is in the shade Labyrinth. I'm going to do a little swatch of this. Like I said, I haven't used any of their pressed pigments or shadows. Yeah. And I think this one was on sale maybe? Ooh, that's very pretty. So this will be a good little like second transition color almost. And then I got a few different shades of lipsticks because I think it was buy one get one free or buy two get one free, and then I think they had some type of special because they got 5 million followers, or there was something like that, and I got a free one somehow. Okay, first up is this one is an ultra satin lip, and this one is in the shade Little Stitches. Let's see. I'm gonna try and swatch these for y'all. That's pretty. It's like a pinky nude. It's almost a little more pinky than I'm used to. And then I got another ultra satin lip. I've actually had my eye on this one for a while. I just don't know why I hadn't bought it. This one is Aquarius. Okay, and there it is. That is pretty. I have to say though, it did look a little darker online. But it's still pretty. I'll try it on. It may be a little too orange for me. I don't know. We'll see. This one was one of the free things I got, I think. And this one is called Take 5. Like I said, they got 5 million followers or 5 million Instagram friends. There was something about 5 million, I'm pretty sure. So let's swatch this one. I want to say this one is a, ooh, that's pretty. Let's see. What is this? Oh, and this is an ultra matte, so this one will dry down completely. That's pretty. That's really pretty. And this one is the last lip that I got, I think. Yeah. And this is the I Love Sarah High, maybe? I'm not sure. I know it's a collab. But this one is in the shade 951. And it is an ultra satin lip. So this looks like a really brownie nude. That's so pretty. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with my shades here. Like I said, I got 2 of these lipsticks for free. So that's pretty good. Next was another free gift that I got for the 5 million thingy. And this is a Super Shock Cheek. And this one is in the shade High 5. This is a very pretty color. It's very shimmery and glittery. I don't know how it would be a, oh, I forget how soft and buttery their stuff is. I don't really know that it would be a blush, but let's see. We'll swatch it here. So, I mean, it's pretty, but it's very, it's sheer, but it's almost like just a highlighter, maybe? Or maybe it could be a blush topper. I think that's what it should be, is maybe a blush topper if you wanted to add some shimmer to your cheeks, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to play with that and see. We'll play with it in a minute and see. So that was one of their free gifts. I don't know if those are like exclusive just for that 5 million thing that I can't remember what it is. And the main reason why I did this order was to get the new concealers. And so I got 2 shades because I wasn't sure what color would be my shade. So I got 2, and let's see. This one is Fair Neutral and this one is Fair. So we're going to swatch both of these and see. All right, so I'm going to swatch it, and this one is Fair. Okay. And then this one is Fair Neutral. Can you guys see that? So definitely Fair is going to be my shade. I don't know. I blended them both in, and I almost think that they're both too dark for highlighting on me. Like, this one is very yellow toned almost, and this one's a little too warm tone. I don't know. I almost think that I could use that as my foundation. Like, mix the two maybe? I don't know. Let's see, maybe. I mean, I don't want to waste this stuff, and I don't know Colourpop's return policy, so let's just see. I mean, this looks like a pretty good color. I just don't know. I haven't used this before. Let's just see. We're going to go with it and see if we can blend this in and use the concealer as my foundation. I don't even know what color I just used. Let's see. I'm using Fair Neutral at the moment. Actually, I think Fair Neutral is a pretty good match for my skin color. Well, that looks pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and use this as my foundation right now and see if we can just make do with it as my foundation. I might have got a little happy there. And I have a lot of acne going on right now because I just started a new like prescription medication cream type thing for my face to kind of clear up this acne, and it says you're gonna go through like a purge, and I believe that is what's happening because I'm purging all right. Because look at all, I mean, it's just, I've been struggling with this face for a minute now. Okay, so I'm loving the way this is doing. I was a little worried by those swatches, but I mean, this is pretty nice. Okay, so that looks, I mean, wow, that looks really good. And it's not like seeping into my pores. It looks so good. I think I just found a new way to use this concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and set it down with some powder, just like I would any other foundation. And I'm gonna use the Coty Airspun. I like to just set my whole face with this. I'm totally impressed. I've never used a concealer as a foundation before, so I really didn't have any expectations out of it, but I mean, that was good. Okay, I guess I'm gonna see if I can get the Fair shade, if it's gonna be okay enough to highlight with. So I'm just gonna highlight like I normally would with it. Maybe they just swatched, it just seemed darker on my forearm, because is my forearm lighter than my face? I don't know. I'm just going to do one eye to start just to be safe. And I'm just using my Real Techniques blending sponge. This blends out so easily, y'all. Like, I mean, I barely even did anything, and that just blended out so nicely. And you know what? This color is going to be okay. I was really, really worried. Like, it looks so dark on my arm compared to my skin. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera for you guys, but on my face, it's doing pretty good. This is pretty. Okay, I'm really excited about this now. So easy. And a little bit of this is going a long way. Like, I probably could have used a lot less than what I just did. Well, I mean, so I'm pretty sure these are $6 on Colourpop's website. So Colourpop doesn't have foundation right now, but if you want a pretty affordable full coverage matte foundation, see if you can't get a concealer in the shade of your skin instead of like for highlighting. Because this just worked perfectly. Pretty impressed. Not gonna lie. Alright, so I went ahead and threw some contour on because I don't have any contour products from Colourpop. And I wanted to just go ahead and get that done. So now I'm gonna use the High Five Super Shock Cheek. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it as my blush and see how it looks. And then I will determine from there if I want to use it as a blush or a topper. So I'm just going to take this pointed blush brush from Royal Langernickel and load this up. So Colourpop, if you haven't used them before, they're very creamy, and so sometimes it's hard to get the product onto a regular brush. Fingertips usually work the best. Okay, so it put a little color on there, but it's more kind of like what I expected. It's just kind of shimmery. Like, I don't know if you guys are picking that up, but it's very glittery. So what I'm going to do is use a blush that I know has color first, and I'm just going to keep it to Colourpop. This one is in the shade Birthday Suit. I used to only use, I love this shade. This used to be my only blush that I used. I've recently gotten other blushes that I really like, so I've kind of not been using this as much. And I forgot how pinky it was. I've been kind of into like the bronzy blushes here lately. But this is still a pretty blush. And now that I have my blush color on, I'm going to just go in top of that with this High Five. Because it is really pretty. It just doesn't show that much. So I feel like if it's under this pink blush, it'll show a little more, I guess. And it's really just adding glitter. So personally, I mean, I might use this as an eyeshadow rather than a blush, but it is pretty. I don't know that it was free. I can't complain. It's pretty and it was free. So let's just carry on with everything else. All right, and now I'm going to highlight, and I do have a couple of Colourpop highlighters that I really like. This one here was my #1 for the longest, which is Spoon, but I have switched over to Loving Flexitarian. It's just a little bit more blinding. As you can see, I've hit pan in both. I'm just going to take my Morphe fan brush here. I think this is the Y13. Pack it on there and highlight. Oh, it's so pretty. I haven't used this in a while, but I forget how pretty and blinding this bad boy is. So pretty. So those are two that I definitely suggest. These are so pretty. All right, so we're gonna move on to eyeshadow, and like I said, I only have the one pressed powder, but I do have a ton of other eyeshadows. This is just one. This is the Mile High kit. And then, I mean, I have a ton, y'all. It was an addiction for a little while. Me and Colourpop, I had to back away for a little bit, but I mean, this isn't even, I can't fit it all in my hands. So we can figure something out and do something with what we got here. But to start off, I am going to go in with the shade Truth. This is my favorite base color, and I just like to use my finger and apply this all over the lid. It kind of just evens everything out. It's basically my skin color. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with that shade Labyrinth, and I'm going to be using my Morphe Y17, and I'm just going to put this right at my crease. I have no idea exactly what look I'm going for right now, but we're going to just go with it and see what we end up with. So first impressions of that went on nicely. It's a very pretty color. I've been loving Colourpop since I got the first order from them, so I've really not been disappointed by much of theirs. So I'm pretty pleased with all of their products as of now. I do have to say the fallout is pretty minimal. Like, I have a little bit going on, but Nothing major. That's a pretty good feature there. Okay, I'm gonna try and deepen up the outer corner just a little bit. I'm gonna go in with this is the shade Crenshaw, and it's from the K-pop collab. And I'm just gonna use a real big fluffy brush to do this and pack the color onto the brush. And blend that in nicely. And now I'm going to go in with the shade Millionaire, and I'm going to use my finger and apply this to my lid. These shadows apply so nicely with your finger, and this is such a pretty color. It's so shimmery. Alright, so I don't have any Colourpop eyeliner. Actually, I take that back. I do. I have some gel eyeliner. This one's in the shade Best O. I don't know. I think I have another shade, but I'm actually going to use one of the Super Shock shadows as my eyeliner today. And this one is in the shade Mittens. And what I like to do is take a small brush, pack it with the color, and I like to apply this in my waterline. It lasts, surprisingly, pretty much all day, and it doesn't irritate my eyes any. All right, I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my mascara. Unfortunately, Colourpop does not have mascara yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some on, and I'll be right back. All right, and now that my mascara is on, my last step for my face is going to be my brows. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this is the Colourpop Brow Pencil. I know they have a new brow product. I don't know what that one's name is, but this is the Brow Pencil. It's in the shade Blondie. And like I said, this is literally the perfect shade for me. And I have tried multiple products and they're all just too dark. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to go in with lipstick. And out of the 4 shades that I got today, I think the best shade for this look is going to be 951. I don't know, it was really hard to choose between these two. I just think that with my eyes already having a little bit of a pinky hue that I should go nude. So I'm going to go with the 951 and see how it is. And like I said, this one is the satin. So it's not transfer proof, but it does last all day. And it doesn't dry your lips out any. This color is very pretty. I will say it's definitely different than anything that I normally wear. It's just more, I guess, brown, but I really like it. And I love that their satin lips dry down matte, but they don't dry your lips out. I almost want to add a little bit of Aquarius into the center and see if how that looks. Okay, so I actually really like that. So that is both the shade 951 and Aquarius. And that turned out really, really pretty. And I'm really actually digging my eye look today. It kind of brings out my green eyes quite a bit with it being that pink shade going on there. But overall, I'm very pleased with every single thing that I got. Everything is very pretty. Like I said, the only thing that was just a little bit, you know, not on point with what I normally wear is the Take 5 blusher. I'm just going to swatch that again right there just so you guys can see how sheer it is. It's such a sheer color that I just don't think it could be a blush. I think it might. I wonder if this is supposed to be a highlight. Oh, you guys. Maybe this is a highlight because this is my Flexitarian and it says Super Shock Cheek on the back, pearlized. And then on the back of my High Five, it says Super Shock Cheek pearlized. I feel like an idiot right now. Hold on. I think this is supposed to be a highlighter. And that would make a lot more sense, honestly. Let me see if I can add this on to my highlight just a little bit and see how it looks. That is so funny. That makes so much sense though why it wasn't showing up. I feel like such a dummy. That's so funny. Okay, so I take that back. This is a highlighter. And even though I'm putting it over top of my Flexitarian right now, it's really pretty. It just, like, the glitter that's in it has like a pink like a pink color. And so it kind of just adds a little bit to the actual look. That's actually very pretty. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. You guys were probably like, you're so silly. Okay. Just kidding, you guys. Everything was great that I got today. I can't believe that. Okay, I guess I should pay attention to what I'm getting when I get it instead of just guessing on what it is. But I guess I would have to say that what I was most impressed with was the concealer. I have it as my foundation. It feels great. Like, it's not tacky at all. It's not sticky at all. It has dried down completely matte. I have pretty oily skin, so I like a matte foundation. And I mean, this looks really good. I can't complain at all. I mean, with that being said, I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't heard of Colourpop before, you can go to their website. I'll have it linked down below. This video is not sponsored at all. I bought all these products with my own money, and this is totally my opinion on these. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get off for today. And if you like the video, please like it down below. And if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in our next video. Hey guys, we just wanted to do a check-in.
Check-in?
Yeah, and see how this foundation's doing. And it's actually doing really good.
Actually, you else do this.
Yeah, she agrees with me. So I've been wearing this all day. We went out to eat, and I mean, as you guys can see, it still looks really good. So I'm pretty impressed with the fact that this is concealer as my foundation, and it worked it lasted all day. This has held up better than some of my like high-end brands, and like I have really oily skin, and usually by the end of the day, like my nose is a little oily there. Usually my forehead has a ton of oil pulled up.
Yes.
It usually has a lot of oil pulled up on it, but it actually is doing really good. So I'm even more impressed with my concealer foundation. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know that. So we'll see you later. Can you tell them bye?
Bye.